Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Gnomoria. I am just designating some areas for them to mine out here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Well, I guess they'll go ahead and mine that out. There's a torch right there, so that'll stay pretty well lit, and we can actually mine out the middle. Makes things a little bit simpler. Let's see, and... alright. Whoop. It's not exactly ideal, but that'll work. There we go. And we... Again, not a particularly rich floor. Looks like I need torches right here. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, there's some veins there I'm going to want to get to. Build torch. It's actually, whenever you're looking at it big picture wise, it's surprisingly hard to actually spot any minerals poking around. Alright. Okay, and then go back over here. Mine out. There we go. A little bit easier to see which block I'm mining that way. And yeah, any other hidden goodies that I have missed? Not particularly. And there's that. That's getting pretty close to the middle. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Or is it just cool, 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 cool? I can never remember. Who cares, really? Alright, there we go. Anything else over here? Yeah, we mined out all of that. Everything seems to be pretty well lit. And down here as well. No big deal. Okay, good. So now we're just... Oh, man. I did two of them right next to each other and totally didn't fix that. Or no, that one's... He was carrying it there and must have just fallen asleep midway. That works. Okay. So they'll clean up this floor. Once they're done cleaning that up and we are golem proof. I realized, like, I went to the subreddit and kind of digged around and was like looking to see how people were playing and everything, and most of the questions are like, why is this so hard? Why are we doing things? And I realized that this game, apparently, it's very easy to convince yourself to rush. I think maybe that's the best way to actually frame it, but basically, suffice to say, it is, like, you can go way too fast in this game and just screw yourself over, and that's where I think a lot of people have problems. And, you know, it's not necessary. You take your time. This is what, episode 25? Yeah, and I mean, it's not like we have, like, the Taj Mahal set up or anything. You just gotta, it's a game of patience and waiting. And I know that's a real problem for some people, but at the same time, it's like, well, you know, you can rush it. That's fine. Nobody's gonna hold it against you, but don't expect, like, the keenest game experience you've ever had. Okay. So if we have food, metalworking, there's a lumber mill. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out where I want to move everything really quick. An emu is born. Hooray! Emu meat. Yeah, so in the middle of winter, I had the full 11 emus, 11 female emus, and 1 male emu, and I had hundreds of eggs. I'm talking like 400 or 500 eggs out of nowhere. There was no place to store them. It was damn near catastrophic, which is why I've kind of took to limiting down the number of animals that I have on me at any one point in time, because it really just became like, what am I ever going to do with all of this fucking meat? Like, this is insane. Or meat or eggs or whatever. Like, it was just an overabundance of food, which is not always a bad thing, but it can be a little unnecessary, especially since we started attracting mants. It's like, do you want mants? That's how you get mants. That's pretty much, you know, retired meme quote in reference to this game. Let's see. Let's go mine. There we go. Let's see what we got over here, which I'm sure is more coal. And... Hey, power miner. Good stuff. Always a welcome sight. Getting the job done. Record time. And then their pathing is kind of fail, but hilariously so. Okay. Just gonna mine that out for me real quick. We got a third miner on his way. Look at him go. It's like, why even bother? I have to wonder how much of that is because of the heavy armor. Like, I know armor is supposed to slow him somewhat, but I haven't really seen it become that much of a problem in a lot of tasks, and I think they're just generally bad. Now, if they have... Let's see, can we... Trispin, what are your skills? Mining, 35. Okay, so he's not nearly as good as Power Miner, but he should be better than that. So yeah, he's got to be getting slowed down because of the full armor. Again, this is why we need a dedicated military as opposed to using our laborers as part-time military. But, you know, that's the price you pay for safe dwelling, safe abode, whatever you want to call it. Alright, now I've got an idea for how I'm going to do this. Let's go, terrain, dig, stairs down. It's interesting how it always seems to be turned in the correct direction. I don't know if I did something right or what, but... Okay, mine, wall. That's where the other stairs are going to go, so there. Alright, 5 by 5. Build, furniture, torch. Okay. There we go. Next floor's plotted out, ready to go. So at the very least, we at least have an access point down. I doubt that's going to be enough copper to actually satisfy us for our needs at the moment, especially since it appears that this is almost already out. So I guess we'll find out, though. The sun has risen. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, we need quite a bit of copper here. Needs bar. Yeah, they should be working overtime over there, hopefully. So, yes, we got plenty of hay. That hay should be able to keep everything alive throughout the winter. If we start overloading on it, we can start building our actual haystack, which will be most entertaining and charming. Oh, fences. I was going to build fences ages ago and I totally forgot. Let's do that just for fun. Let's go furniture, and we're going to do rail fence. I set up a little demo of fences over here to see what they look like, and then I took them down, so if you were really looking forward to seeing that, then so sorry. However, this will be fine. You actually have to build them one at a time, which is possibly a little irritating. Alright. Hopefully they don't, like, totally mishmash the colors here too terribly bad. Why is that red? Applewood rail fence. Events. Emu is born. It's not telling me why that's red. It's very curious. Alright, fine. We'll cancel. Oh, it's red because it is Applewood. Okay. I thought they had, like, canceled the job or there was an error. Alright, so already the folly of my ways has been exposed. Let's go ahead and try to make sure this is all contiguous here. Alright. And then we will, deconstruct. Alright, build, furniture, rail fence. What kind of wood do we have the most of, I wonder? Probably pine. Yeah, let's just stick with pine. It doesn't need to be super fancy. We can save the super fancy woods for furniture and things like that. So, alright. Try this again. Oh, police cop. It's actually surprising I can hear him all the way here. The road next to my apartment building is a little of a ways off, but I am up on a hill, so I guess that's going to magnify whatever I can hear in that regard. Alright, we'll leave that little corner open. And actually, you know what? Cancel this job. I'm gonna make this look a little bit nicer. Cancel that job. Deconstruct. Build furniture. Rail fence. Pine. Alright, there we go. We'll fence off this back area. This is to hopefully keep them from wandering too terribly far whenever they eventually get bored and try to leave their pasture. Aside from, you know, again, aesthetics. Aesthetics are always fun. But there is some functionality to this, at least. So, let's just do that. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2. Yeah, this one's significantly smaller, so I'm only going to go out to the edge a little bit. And then what we'll do is we'll swap to picket fence for the open bits to make them super clear. Okay, picket fence. And pine. Alright. One tiny little opening. And there we go. And now if they need to go get food, they can wander over there. They're fine. They're totally fine. Okay, now that... let's go ahead and we are going to remove designation, because I didn't think about building a fence earlier whenever I set all this up. We're going to designate a stockpile here, just a little of a ways over. And this is going to be plant straw. Okay, cool. And I'll move all that over. Totally fine. I don't think this is designated for straw anymore. We're making some progress on this floor. Again, we have some really sucky masons, like actual stone cutters, stone carvers, whatever you want to call them. The people who are turning the rocks into blocks are bad, is what I'm trying to say. This guy especially, this guy seems to get like top priority for actually coming up and making the blocks, and it takes him like 4 years, so that's no good. Again, let's see what his skill is. Minor skills, masonry, 16. Yeah, he sucks. He sucks so bad. So, but he insists on making the blocks, so, you know, well, he'll get better one day, I guess. Okay, so since we have a bar out here, what do we have? Contents. We have lots of bronze bars. It's a good start. Not many copper bars. What is our situation down here? We're just about cleaned up down here, so that'll be our cue to continue mining elsewheres. Okay, mine wall. I see some coal here. Okay. There we go. The rain has stopped. Yay, I suppose. Ah, there's some coal. I'm not going to worry about that too much, though. Is that well lit without a torch there? Interesting. I don't presume to know how the lighting works, but I guess it's fine when it does. Alright, build, terrain, wall. Be a terrible time to find out there's a bug where it thinks it's lit visually, but functionally it is not. I guess we'll find out. So is the way of things. There we go. Sealing up the walls there. Okay. And then, let's see. So my plan, the idea is, we're going to stop for a second. We're going to mark off some things here. Mine, wall. Here's how I want to do it. 25. That's correct, right? Alright, we have to pause for this, unfortunately, but okay. And then we go 25. And then 20. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. And then we'll build around this area. Hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. 24. Yeah, close enough. Alright. There we go. Ooh. Oh wait, hold on. This one's off by 1. That's okay, we're gonna append some of this here in a second. Alright, so that's where that is. 25. 25. And then out to the end here. Okay, now that we've done that, we go back here and cancel job. Keeps them from expanding outwards this way. Yeah, you see? Okay, and then we can go mine, wall, and just determine it out all the way out like this. Alright. And yeah, we're basically just gridding it off super fast like. And then we'll go through and trim all the arms later on. Hold on, give me a second. 25. 25. Okay. And this should be 25 right there. Yep. Alright, and then we'll do this. Come back over here, do Yeah, it's 128 by 128. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I probably could have mathed that better to figure out how to do all the mining beforehand, but, you know, it doesn't have to be an exact science. It can be, very much so be, but it doesn't have to be. It's not necessary. Not totally necessary. Okay, cool. Got that. And then we'll go 25 out here is right there. And it works. What can I say? I'm a super genius. Bet you didn't know that. Okay, 24, 25. All egos aside, I was just sort of like, well, now I feel kind of dumb for having done it any other way that was not nearly as efficient and easy and slightly boring and tedious. Okay, there we go. And then this will just go to the edge. We'll modify this. Alright, cool. And now we cancel jobs appropriately, which is going to be here. Actually, we'll just do like this. Keep them from going off the deep end here. And then like so. And this one as well. That's going to cut off. No, that's not going to cut off anything on that side. Okay, good. We lucked out a little bit on that. And then we can just redesignate one room at a time to get them digging again appropriately. Okay. Cool. Alright. Oh, wait. Just a slightly more efficient way of doing things, I think. There we go. I think that should take care of it. Yeah. Alright, they're gonna dig there. Oh, they're gonna dig exactly 3 blocks and then run away. That too. Alright. Then I'm gonna continue partitioning off some of these spaces here. So, yeah, what I'll do, they'll dig out that way and then dig out those corners. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. Alright, cool. And then they'll go through and dig out all of those. Yeah, that works out. I think I like that. And then we'll have our next floor ready to exploit. Now, where are all my miners? I know 2 of them are training right now, so we're still waiting for some other ones to get back, I guess. Okay. Now, some other things I thought about doing was getting the other ambassador back, because even though they sell things at a higher price, they're still the only way that we can buy metals and the like if we wanted to. We've got builders who are busy building fence as well. Maybe I shouldn't be splitting my attention so terribly much. We'll have to watch that for a second. Okay. So I basically just want to get this started and some torches built, and then we'll go back to doing some above ground things for a little bit while they finish processing the rest of the copper, which is probably already passed, to be honest, unfortunately. So that's no big deal. That's fine. Whatever. Kingdom. What are we at? 53,000. We're getting there. I'm hoping, yeah, the 12th day of summer. How much time do we have left in this episode? Not much. Man, this episode flew by. Good lord. Okay, so we're going to try and figure out, once the miners are done down below, we'll mine out a little bit more up here while the builders catch up on a few of their jobs here. Namely, paving off the floor and building fence for us. We'll finish up our little external improvements and then go back to mining. And just alternate like that for a little while. Okay. Build, furniture, torch. Alright. Torch, torch, and torch. Okay, we should have torches, just not builders to build with at the moment. I'm a little nervous. Maybe we should suspend jobs. Let's see. Task, build torch. Okay. They're not building it yet. They're bound to get, like, run out of things to use up here to build. Since we've got Super Slow Bro over here, and then that, hoping we don't have to worry too much. Yeah, super slow bros doing that. We've got our carpenter just making boards one at a time, and they need 2 for each piece of fence. No torches yet? Alright, I might have to suspend some jobs. And by suspend, I mean temporarily cancel. Okay. Whee! My mine. Cancel job. I'm gonna do a little bit more parceling here while I kind of babysit this lower area. Yeah, I did not think that through terribly well, did I? What else is new? Okay. You know what? I'll parcel that out as I go to make sure everything flows around. But we've also already found a ton of copper, so that's good. That'll give them something to chew on for a little bit. Okay. Or, you know, we get monsters, and if we get monsters, then, you know, that's not the worst thing that could happen. Pretty sure I could take just about anything they throw at me, regardless of how much it scares me shitless, but, you know, that's life, really. It is now fall. Hooray! So yeah, whenever we come back, we'll get this all finished up. Thank you for watching Cardboard Decoy Plays Gnomoria. Whenever, what was I about to say? I'm not entirely sure. Random train of thought tried to infect me suddenly. So yeah, if you've enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have fun.